Morning everyone, 8:40 on a very cold but sunny morning, and we're out on our favourite field. It's still in stubble but very boggy. You can see the water laying still on the surface. It's going to be a bit of a mud bath. Got my Deus light with a 9-inch coil. See you at the first signal. First signal, but I'm afraid it's a tiny piece of lead. Another good signal here, and laying on the surface is a tiny thimble. So no digging, just a battered thimble. But hey, a find is a find and a thimble is a thimble. See you at the next. Another good signal and another surface find. Not sure what it's going to be, but we'll have a little look. It's just part of a buckle, and found loads of buckles on this site, complete ones, but sadly this is just a part of one. But on to the next. See you then. Here we have a very good signal. I'm going to try a live dig, see what we come up with. Look what we've got here, turn that out. And the clay is sticking to the shovel pretty good today. But we'll have a little look and see what's going on here. I think we've got ourselves a coin. There it is, and nope, it's a button, a beautiful button. Well, not even beautiful, it's got a big chunk out of it. Well, doing well for surface finds today. There's another one, but I think this could well be another button. Am I surprised? No. Okay, on to the next. Oh well, the day that started so well, about 40 minutes ago with the beautiful sunshine, has now turned into torrential rain, which isn't what I expected. They said it would rain. Forecast was for rain later. It's come, what I would say, about 2 hours too soon. But never mind, back to the car. We'll see what happens in a while. Well, on the way back to the car, the rain has eased. It's still raining, but like a drizzle. But on the way back, had a good signal here. Looking for something a little bit more exciting than the buttons or the lead. And here we go. In the spoil, let's have a little look. Oh, surprise, surprise. It's another nice piece of lead. Here we go, on to the next. Another huge signal here. We'll try yet another live dig. Forgive the camera shake, but here goes. Oh no, what have we got here? Oh no, what have we got here? I think we have our first coin of the day. Well, 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 it's a penny. Whose it is, I haven't got a clue. It looks too worn to see, most probably Victorian. I'll clean it up and tell you later. On to the next. Managed to clean it up a little bit. I think that says 1862, 63, Queen Victoria penny. Not in very good nick, but hey, a coin's a coin, and I'm chuffed with that. Another decent signal here. We'll just have a see what we've got, and we'll hopefully have something very good. Just get my pointer and see what we've got. It's actually in this. It's actually in this lump here, which we'll break open. And wow, my very first 2-ringer bullet. I have never found one. I've always wanted to, found musket balls, pistol balls, but never a 2-ringer bullet. Well, I am dead pleased with that. Here we go, on to the next. Got a target here, a bit of an iffy signal, but I just want to point out my last signal was somewhere around there somewhere, but I went all the way up the field to that tree, and I've come all the way down, back down here without a single target. I'm here. And I just want to point out that sometimes on a video you think that we're picking up targets and signals all the time, but that is not the case. That is somewhere about 200, maybe 300-400 yards that I've walked without even a signal. And you know, some people can get a little bit discouraged because they're not hitting anything. I want to say that sometimes you can walk for a couple of hours without even hitting a signal. But here we are, and I'm going to attempt a live dig on this iffy signal, and I mean it is iffy, but it's worth a go anyway. Boy, this clay is heavy today. The rain has been on it for the last couple of days. My boots, look at the state of them. I'll get my detector and we'll see what's going on here. Well, it's still in the hole, but I'll just dig a little bit here and see if we can pull it out. We'll give it a go. Get my detector on it again. Right, still in the hole. I'll get my pointer, see what we can pick up. Okay, we've got it here. If you can see it, it's a little piece of junk, I think. Yeah, just a little piece of junk. Nothing exciting at all. Okay, put it in the pouch, just see if there's anything else in there. I doubt it, but we'll have a look anyway. Oh, there is. Oh my goodness, I would have walked away from that. We have more. See what this is, maybe the other bit of the junk. It's in there. Oh my word. It's a hammered coin. I do not believe it. Oh my goodness. Let me just clean it up and I'll be back to you. Well, here I am back. I am staggered. Let me just get this in focus. Don't know whether it'll focus. Maybe I'll put it on my jeans. I know it doesn't want to focus, but it's it looks like possibly an Edward, one of the Edward first, second penny. This is where I found that hammered coin. But if you remember, I pulled out, it was a real iffy signal, and I pulled out a bit of junk, and then I decided that I would check the hole again, which I'm so glad I did, because just there was that silver penny. The junk piece was just over there, so might have been very, very close together. So here's a pointer that you should always look out for some other stuff in the hole or in the spoil. But anyway, on to the next. Here we are at the next target. It doesn't seem too brilliant. Just dug out a lump of lead there, didn't bother to record it. And here we are, we have another signal here. So I'm going to give it a dig and see what's there. Okay, here we go. My goodness, look at the mud on my boots. Anyway, it's in the spoil here. Oh, it's just a bit of wire. Just copper wire. And here we go, on to the next. Here we are, another decent signal. Come a long way. Somewhere right up there we had our hammered coin, but now come all the way down the track, left by the tractor at harvest time. And here we are, we have a kind of a good signal here, quite bright. We'll give it a dig, see what happens. And I've got a feeling it's either on my boot or it's still on my spade. We'll give another try. Oh no, it's up. There it is, it's up here. Right, let's get my pinpointer. Okay, so here it is. I've got it on the end of there, it's just junk, I think. Okay, here's a junk. I don't know. Could be part of a strap end, actually. It's got some gilding on the other side, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that down there. It's still covered in mud, but no. It's something. No, I think that's part of a strap end, tiny little either that or a tiny buckle plate part of. No, decent. Okay, I'll give it a clean up later, and we'll see what else is in this area. Here we are, another good signal, and right in the middle of this watery track, but we'll give it a dig, see what we've got. Good signal. Noticed I've never given numbers because I've got the Deus light, and unless I take my headphones off and look at the numbers, so I prefer anyway to go by tone, sounds, because at the end of the day, if a signal is iffy, like the one I had just earlier, and it happens to be a piece of junk, and then right next to it a hammered coin, if you just went on the numbers, you'd most probably leave the thing. But anyway, I'm getting myself into a right old mess here. But our target is out, and we'll have a look, see what we've got. Right, here it is. Not sure what we've got. It looks like a squashed musket ball. Yeah, squashed musket ball. Clean it up, show you later. Okay folks, here we are at the roundup. My storage on my camera, it ran out while I was on the field, so I wasn't able to record some of the find. Out one or two things. Found a couple of more musket balls. There's the battered thimble, couple of buckles. There's another one there. There's the hammered coin, Victoria penny, the strap end or buckle, a little bit of gilding on there. So that's would have been a nice artifact. I think that's a little bit modern. This, I think, is a very old spindle wheel. I wouldn't be surprised. I saw a couple of these on the net, and they suggested it was a Roman spindle wheel. And I've had Roman off the site before, so possibly is. This amazes me. My first two-ringer bullet. I'm quite pleased with that. So we'll see how that goes and see. We'll just research it, etc. A couple of buttons. There's the one that I said had a little bit of silver on the inside. I don't know what that is. I don't know whether it's doesn't look particularly that old actually. But then a couple of other buttons. But this little gaming piece, I'm assuming it's a gaming piece because it's like a cube, obviously a bit battered, but in each side there is a shape stamped into the lead. So I'm assuming it's some sort of gaming piece, like a dice.